Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Friday, January 28th. We have an 11 game slate. Gonna absolutely dive right in. Gonna start with DraftKings. Gonna start with point guard. It says Braun is out. We don't know if he's really hurt or if he's resting, so obviously we'll leave him in the pool and we'll continue from there. We'll get back to him. Trae Young absolutely in play. Morant is priced up appropriately. Murray's fine at 10. Booker, I said Booker's been playing a bit more aggressively, and he did what he did. SGA is fine at 9.3. Mitchell might be coming back at 9.1. That's a fine price. Paul is always reasonable at 9K. I know Levert was in foul trouble. I didn't really want to play him because of the politics going on in Indiana. I need players that are available. I'm not saying he's haven't been available, but if he gets traded or if they don't want to see him get hurt, his minutes could easily be, altered with. So I mean, if you really follow NBA thoroughly, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't follow NBA, then what I'm saying won't make any sense to you, but just pay attention to Indiana news. That's all I'm saying. Westbrook. I made a mistake today, and that's playing Westbrook. I never play Westbrook. Braun got ruled out. I put in Westbrook thinking he'd be halfway decent. Westbrook is not a very good player right now. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to shit on him because of what he's done in the past, but he's not a real good NBA player right now. 8,600 is a joke. That's way too high for him. And he's not in my player pool. And that's it. Let's continue. Melo went nuts the other night. His price dropped. Melo's a lock for me. Russell got hurt today. I don't usually play players on back-to-backs when they couldn't finish the first game. It's like giving a baby a cup of juice, a second cup of juice when they couldn't even finish the first one. Like, my man wasn't healthy enough to finish the first game, but I'm gonna put it in to start the second game on the back-to-back. Less than 24 hours later. Yeah, right. That makes sense. No Russell for me. Cunningham coming into his own. Orlando's a shit team. Detroit's a shit team also. Cunningham looks great. Rozier's always good. RJ Barrett, the leading man in New York, he's alright. At 74, he's okay. Holiday's fine. McCollum is fine. Giddy's okay. Clarkson is overpriced if Mitchell is back. Conley needs to go back to 6,000 where he was before. Kobe White overpriced if you got Levine and DeRozan playing. Simons is okay. Cole Anthony is overpriced. Suggs is taking his usage away from him. Burks, if Kemba Walker starts, no thanks. Kevin Porter, he should be like 5,800, but whatever. 6,400, not the end of the world. Tyler Hero's okay. Schroeder at 62, no. Jackson, you can play him. Suggs, kind of pricey, but you got to take shots at these players because you never know who's going to have an amazing day. White is okay, but he plays for Pop. Kemba Walker is playing, so they get the Alibert stuff out of here, and Alibert won't even start. Ayo, no. Smart, no. Graham, yes. Vincent, yes. Corey Joseph, if you're feeling lucky. Malik Monk, if LeBron doesn't play. Melton, check the injury statuses of the wings on the guards on Memphis. Bogdanovich, play him if you like. Morris, viable. NAW, gotta check the status on the Pelicans. Quickly, probably not. Beverly, if he's healthy and starts. Jalen Green, if he starts. Bledsoe, wow. Look how the mighty have fallen. 19, 15, 15, 26 minutes. I'm not playing him, but you can do what you like. Alright, an 11-game slate. I think we're getting too cute. If you go past Jalen Green. If you want to go past Jalen Green, that's on you. But I'll stop at Jalen Green. Alright, you got Booker. Price came up. He's fine. Jaylen Brown looks good. Not touching LeVert. LaMelo looks great. Levine looks great. Ingram, if healthy, looks great. Edwards looks amazing if there's no Russell. Cunningham looks good. Duarte's pricey. Bane looks okay depending on who's playing. Amadou Diallo is the type of player that can give you 4 or 40. Martin looks good. Eric Gordon. Ingles is unplayable. Cody Martin, if he starts, is fine. Anyone down here, anything past 4,000, if they start, you can play them. If they don't start, that's on you. That's how you really got to look at it. You playing a bench player to give you 16 minutes a game, like I always say, by the time the slate locks, you might as well go to bed and toss your phone out the window, because you already lost, my friend. Tatum looks fine. Butler looks good. Middleton is fine. Miles Bridges is too cheap. Marcus Smart needs to retire if he ain't gonna come to work. None of us can't take a day off from work. My man Marcus Smart takes all the days off he likes. You might as well just retire. Give somebody else a spot. Aaron Gordon is a little bit pricey. Sadiq Bey, Powell, Kelly Oubre, you gotta pick him on the right day. The other night he gave you 10 threes. Tonight he might give you 2. I played him the night before he hit 10 threes. My luck. He's a fine play though. Bridges, Wagner, Batum, fine. Fournier, if you're feeling lucky. Dort, Hunter. Torrey Craig at 4,700, I wouldn't do. I'd play him on Yahoo for like $10. That's the minimum. I wouldn't play him here for 4,700. Torrey Craig has got to be one of the worst fantasy players of all time in any sport. You got to be out of your goddamn mind. Talking about 4,700 for some Torrey Craig. If Torrey Craig is worth $4,700, I'm Mel Gibson. Yeah, get out of here with that nonsense. Alright, Cam Reddish, he should go retire also. He's getting no run on New York. Gallinari. Yeah. Jeff Green if he starts. Okiki. I'm good. Terrence Mann is a bum. Every time I play him, he does nothing. And Gary Harris has been more productive than Terrence Mann. Cody Martin, Temple, all these guys are better than Terrence Mann. They've been producing better. I don't know what that says. Alright, I'm done with down there. Let's go to power forward. We got Giannis. He had an okay game last time, so he should explode. Hopefully. Sabonis, questionable. If he plays, he's pricey. Randall, still priced up. They're not learning. In what world, right? In what world Is Jimmy Butler $500 less than Randall? Yeah, alright. DeRozan looks great. Collins looks good. Travis Jackson Jr. looks good. Wendell Carter. Tate, if you must. Is Covington not here? Or is he hurt too? If Covington plays, you could play him because Little is out. And then we'll see what's going on with New Orleans. They got their team back together. If not, you know what to do. You want to take a shot at Trey Lyles? Have at it. Cam Johnson, if he starts, okay. I don't see any really thing else. Stanley Johnson did alright tonight. If LeBron doesn't play, you can play Stanley Johnson. Johnson was actually in the winning lineup. So, you know, he gets steals, he gets blocks, he gets his peripherals, he hits, you know, he can shoot threes. So, Stanley Johnson had a good day. That doesn't mean he's going to have a good day tomorrow or later on today, but there are low salary players that you could pick on in the right scenario. Alright, you got Jokic, AD, 9,800. You know, AD is at a good price. You know, a bad game, fantasy wise for AD is like 55. That's how good he is. But he's not reliable. He went to the locker room today. First came back, went to the locker room. What can you do? AD looks good. Cat looks okay. Christian Wood, okay. Nurkic, okay. Valanciunas looks good. Bam looks good. Bobby Williams coming into his own. That's Robert Williams for those of you that are lost. Capella at 69. Whiteside. Whiteside is 7K. Don't know if I'll be going to him, but he's still fine. Portis, Pirtle, Goga, Bismack Biyombo, fine. Mo Bamba. This should be an absolute smash spot for Bamba. But because of the fact that Mo Bamba is essentially useless, it doesn't matter. Not playing him. And that's about it for center. You play Steven Adams if you like, or Congo. Bismack Biyombo looks like a good value. But if Jokic gives you 80 fantasy points, what does it matter, right? The NBA is, like I've been saying, the NBA is like, it is what it is. You can't really call it anymore. You can't really play a line and be confident that your line is going to hit because everybody's talented in the NBA. And that's what I've been trying to say. Look at the Pelicans. You had a whole G League team come in, start, and they all hit value. They all were in the optimal. So it's like, when I'm trying to tell you guys something, listen to what I'm saying. Understand what I'm trying to tell you. You know, you got to be real. You got to really pay attention to what you're doing because, you know, 30 guys from every position to end up in the optimal. Not like, 4 or 5 years ago when it was like, 4 or 5 guys was going to bring you home. Anybody could bring you home. Kelly Oubre could come off the bench, give you 10 threes. Noel could come off the bench, give you 10 threes. You know, everybody has players on their bench. Malik Monk could come off the bench, do damn any. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you do? What can you do? So you just gotta be, you know, nothing's given here. You gotta be real sharp. You gotta do your homework. And still, if you're sharp and you do your homework, that doesn't guarantee a win. Anything can happen. Alright, let's get this lineup and let's get going. I'm gonna attempt to fade Jokic. And just to get some sense of a decent balanced lineup. Let's see how that works out for us. I'm going to AD, but that's because it's the correct play. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's only center. Alright, that's fine. 98. It's too cheap. Bayambo, AD. Melo, 84. Cunningham is too cheap. And small forward, Portland, Norman Powell, Bane. Wagner's been reliable, but the team is so bad. Alright, I'm going to play Miles Bridges and wait and pray to God I get some type of value. Because I want to play Ball and Bridges together. Cunningham is cheap. Bayambo's a value, and AD is too cheap. So, that's how I'm doing that. Alright, let's go to FanDuel. Alright, let's start with Josh 10-4, Murray's 99, too cheap. Trae Young is way too cheap. LaMelo's too cheap. Westbrook is, shouldn't even speak his name. I think I'm gonna play Trae Young. Chris Paul, Minnesota. Let's do Trae Young, 91. DeJounte is 99. Shai Gilgeous is 10-2. I don't know what he's smoking on FanDuel, but whatever. DeMar 9K. Butler 87. Jaylen Brown 83. LeVert 78. McCollum 77. Cunningham 76. Levine 75. We'll go back to Cade. Cade does it all. Giannis is 11. Tatum is 97. DeMar is 9. Jimmy has a bad toe. I play Jimmy with no Kyle Lowry any day of the week. AD is 89. Yeah, that's not even nothing to talk about. And Pirtle is 85. Valanciunas is 74 against Denver. Whiteside is 65. Bismack Biyombo is 63. Against Minnesota. Okay, I like the matchup. And the price savings. I still got 48.50. So that's what I'm doing for FanDuel. Bismack Biyombo, Anthony Davis, Jimmy Butler, Cade Cunningham, Trae Young. Obviously, I'm going to need some value to go with this. The reason I'm picking Bismack Biyombo in a world of amazing centers is because he's 6,300. He's value, and he has an amazing matchup. Everybody eats in Minnesota's paint. So that's why I'm picking him. So please, if you don't watch the video and you just run over to my picks and then go into my comments and say, why are you picking Bismack Biyombo? I'm going to block you. Because I ain't got no time for this right now. I'm keeping it 100 with you people. If you watch the video, you're hearing my logic. If you want to play somebody else, that's fine. That's amazing. I what's that word we're looking for? I encourage it. I encourage people to have their own takes and, look at things from a different point of view. I love it. But when you don't listen to the video and say something stupid in the comments, I just block you. Because this is a mature channel where, this is a channel where you come for information, paying your hard-earned money in these contests to win these contests. I'm trying to help people, like, legit. I'm not here for the games and the whatever it is that some people try to do. We've been good on that lately. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, I just like to reiterate that it's not gonna go down here. You know what I'm saying? Only here. This channel is for the grown and sexy. You understand what I'm saying? So, Trae Young, too cheap. Cade Cunningham, too cheap. Jimmy Butler, too cheap, especially without the main ball handler. Lowry, AD, 89, too cheap. If Braun doesn't play, he's golden. Bismack Biyombo, $6,000 starting center. A little bit of a discount. And everybody eats in Minnesota. Okay. Listen. If you're new here, this is what we do. We do this every single day. Rain, sleet, snow. Feeling good, not feeling good. We drop these videos every day. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell. Hit that fancy bell. Thumbs up the video. Let YouTube know that I'm fire. Trying to help you win money. That's it. I do have a Patreon. It is the end of the month, so I won't encourage joining a Patreon at the end of the month. But if you guys are having trouble winning and you need a day pass or a week pass, so I can send you some updated lineup before a lot, hit my Twitter. We've actually hit like every day this week, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even been feeling well, and I've been trying to make the best lineups that I could, despite not feeling well. And surprisingly, we've been hitting. Well, today I think we only hit FanDuel, who fell out of Yahoo because we didn't have Curry in Yahoo. You definitely hit in FanDuel though, but what you gonna do? It is what it is. So if you're coming to Yahoo, let's go to Yahoo. If you don't play Yahoo and the video is ending, hope you had a good day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. Yahoo, let's find a point guard. Alright, all these Morant is fine. They're all fine. Actually, a little cheap. So I'd probably pick Chris Paul, 37. SGA. Listen, it's all about lineup construction, to be honest with you. I'd probably pick one of these three because you get a little bit of a discount from Shaw and Trae Young. I'd probably do LaMelo because of the matchup. So you get LaMelo at 38. Small forward, you want to do Jimmy, 43. Tatum at 41. Anthony Edwards at 34. Alright, we'll do, I'm gonna do a power forward. Just because I want to pair him with Miles Bridges. And then we'll do utility. And utility, we'll do Christian Wood, Valanciunas, actually, I know who my utility is going to be. Bismack Biyombo, that's player of the slate. Just make sure he starts. Yahoo, Bismack Biyombo, starting center, $20. Don't say I ain't never give you anything. Let's go to draft and we're done. Super draft. Morant looks good. Booker's hot right now. Chris Paul looks good. FC at 1.25 is a crime. Forward, we'll do. Alright, we got AD, the 1.1. Adebayo, the 1.25. Miles Bridges, the 1.3, and Cunningham, the 1.35. That's a crime. Alright, you got Cunningham, SJ, and at center, you'll do Jokic against the Pelicans. Like, who's gonna really stop him? Ladies and gentlemen, we got through that 11 gamer rather quickly and efficiently. Thank you for being here. Hope you guys had a profitable night on your 2-game slate. Hit me on Twitter if you need anything, any day pass or week pass, any questions, any comments, throw it in the chat. Hope, have a good night, have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.